What is up, Sarah? I'm actually in the middle of my LinkedIn posting process for my personal stuff, and I just thought as a social media manager, you might want to see this. So I was going to make this content just for you. So check this out. The way I started this is I have Gemini and I have Perplexity. Both these are my accounts. And I just told it at the very beginning that I'm doing this project. I told it the kind of topics that I want us to post about: AI, thought leadership, pull all the tips and tricks, recent summary stuff, put all that into a deep research packet. And he did that research. He put together a packet, and now he's like the state of AI. Same thing in Perplexity at the very beginning. That's what I did the first thing. And I made this I mean, he just, again, I don't really care what this says because it's basically the same stuff. I gave him enough that he's going to get the right answer from me. Even if it's a little bit off, it doesn't really matter. Again, this is just for social media. I'm just trying to get content posted, and this is just like the beginning part. So he creates this big long packet for me. I download it as a PDF and I tell Gemini, hey, add this to your research. He does. And then I tell Gemini, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. I want to be edgy on LinkedIn. Don't use M dashes. I basically am trying to create some content on this that does this, this, and this. Ask me 20 questions based on all the stuff we've researched so far that will just extract good content for LinkedIn. He asked me those 20 questions. I went over to Perplexity, dropped those into Perplexity, and he answered. So, like over here, that's what you were looking at the beginning. So he was asking me these 20 questions here. And I'll just pause for a second because I know you like to read. You can even pause the video. And I just don't even care. Again, I didn't even read these. I just, okay, these are good. I copy and pasted them into Perplexity. Perplexity answers them. I did a labs on that once I did that, and he made a really good thing. I downloaded the full thing as an export, dropped that back into Gemini, and then I told him to make a Canvas doc that is all the post ideas for this particular mindset. Like, give me some different post ideas for LinkedIn based on LinkedIn best practices, and all that. It's like, okay, great, I did that. Then the next thing I did was, okay, now list all the dates. Now let's get ready to make the thing. List all the dates from now until October 25th. He did, and I also wanted to label the holiday, all the business days, no Saturday or Sunday. I was like, okay, now in a Canvas doc, I want you to write up LinkedIn posts. This is where it kind of gets interesting. For these LinkedIn posts, we don't want to use M dashes. We want to be short and sweet, to the point. I want to give value, um, quick tips, and I want to be businessy. Um, and basically, I was laying out like exactly how each one should be talking about AI automation, using vary the use of hashtags, vary the length, all this stuff. So basically, this is like the big long one. This is like the one that's like, okay, I'm ready to do my task. Everything's set up. All that other work was like setting up the prompt. That's how much work I do before I like get ready to do the task. And now this is it. Now this is like the prompt that I'm telling him exactly what I want. And then he did. So he lays this out, and that's what I'm looking at over here. He just gave me this doc I'm working off. So now I have each of these. It's laid out like it has like starts kind of edgy. It's solid, doesn't use any dashes. These don't look AI. To me, it's good enough. I'm literally just taking this, and I've taken a second step. So we'll get rid of this off the screen for a second. Now the second step I do right before I post, and this is why it gets hard, is I also need images with my thing. But I set him up, same thing. I said, okay, I'm gonna make images for LinkedIn posts. These are professional, blah blah blah. Do a research on best practices for posting, like smiling faces depict real life, high quality professional. Like I like car dealerships because I know from that industry they're always like the good stock images to use. And he combines all this and he says, okay, I say, basically look at the post. I'm going to give you the post. I'm going to give you the instructions that I had the other guy write. Because I had him write like this, like make it so it's easy to copy and paste, put hashtags at the bottom, start with a hook, have a meat body, go as long as you want, but vary the length. And then describe the type of image and stay professional. Sometimes use words or whatever, but mainly smiling faces, humans, and stock image style stuff. And so he's going to do that. And then I just go through each one. And now this is like the first image she posted, and I literally just post that for the 17th. So, okay, perfect. Make a second one. He made this. That's good enough for me. Checkbox. Next. And so now I'm just going down the list. And so, like, the next one, I'll just be like, okay, here's the next one. I'm literally just going to do it here for you. Drop the 19th in there. Go over to LinkedIn. Drop in. Oops, actually, I messed that up because I didn't give him the image prompt. I noticed that when I prompted it into LinkedIn there. There we go. Now he has the image prompt. This guy doesn't need it. And I just always read it again, just one last check to make sure. Yeah, it's true. See, this is good enough. This is good. Yeah, this is what I tell somebody. He does it better than me. And look, that's good enough. It really fits the. I don't even have to think about it. It's like, yeah, good enough. Okay, bam. That day's done. Scheduled. Next. Anyway, I don't know if that helps, but that's just what I do.